I just gave Alex like the weird side handshake. I think that's something from Star Trek now. Who knows? Anyway, hi everybody. I'm Will Azbill. I'm originally from Waterloo, Iowa. I enjoy the lawn walks on the beach, but I've never been out of Iowa, so I guess I like the beach. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna try and do this like. If I'm going too fast, tell me to slow the fuck down, because sometimes I get excited. And actually, the last time I did this, I got so excited I put myself in arterial fibrillation. Yeah, that's cool. If you don't know what that is, it's basically one chamber of your heart wants to go boop doop doop doop, and your other chambers go doop 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 doop. It's like a jazz band with your heart. And the doctors are listening and they're like, that's not right, knock them out, shock, wake up. Ow, guys. If I wanted to shock, I would have just pissed on a fucking electric fence, Jesus. Which I did once, because my brother tricked me and it fucking pissed me off. He's like, just piss there. I'm like, okay. Ah! And how'd that feel like? Oh, do you remember the scene in like Back to the Future where they finally get the DeLorean to go back in 1995? It felt like that. All right. So I wrote a couple jokes here. They try to helps me keep focus. You know, sometimes I go on tangents, as you just observed. Do you think people make fun when people make fun of Oscar the Grouch living situation? It's considered trash talking. All right. Right now I'm living my best life. It's getting fired from my job and collecting unemployment because my job sucks. Oh, that's a sweet endorphin rush when they're like, we're letting you go. And I'm like, thank you. Getting out of here. All right. So now every day you have to challenge yourself. Today I had to challenge myself to wake up. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it. It was like 20 years, like Rip Van Winkle shit. It's like, I figure I'll get up, whatever. You know, tacos and shit. All right, so does anybody in this room, have you ever gotten high in your life? I'm going to assume that in a bar called the Octopus, we've got like an 80% thing here, maybe. Raise your hands. All right, cops, get them. All right, fucking Wheaties. No, I got so high once with a buddy of mine. We were watching Netflix, and it was like a turtle documentary episode. And I got so high that watching baby turtles from like Pixar movies erupting from the sand and getting to the water was fucking Saving Private Ryan for me, because there was birds and crabs trying to kill them. And I'm like, no! Run, you sweet angels, run! Oh God. All right, so I am trying to eat healthier, like I went to that greenhouse place earlier. But I think maybe my best plan for health is just eat air and absorb sunlight. Just do the Superman method of getting healthy now. I really want to write comic books where kids are actively fucking with Superman, where it's just them like with like pockets of like green rock candy just throwing it at him. He's like, oh, what the fuck, man? Just saved your mom from burning a building and you're doing this shit to me? Not cool. Also, I want to do radio and like movie voices, like, in a world where the sun shines sometimes. Or, catch us on the dial side. I want to introduce like weird movie titles such as, coming this fall of 2018, one man must face challenges. Just keep it real vague. Almost got cited there. Sorry, guys. All right. No, but just random titles of people just fuck with them. We're like, coming this fall, 2018, 4 babies and a chainsaw. Sorry, Vin Diesel. Woo! I like to think about the future, especially with those Black Mirror episodes. And like this one is just me thinking about grandparents talking to their kids like, I knew I wanted your grandmother when she swiped right. And she put in her bio down to fuck. I was like, okay, she's got qualifications. So in a couple weeks here, I'm gonna actually sit down with some buddies. We're gonna talk about like comic book movies. But before like the major ones came out, there were the made-for-TV comic book movies, such as The Incredible Hulk from 1977 with Bill Bixby. The major fucking villain in that goddamn movie is tires. Let me explain. Bill Bixby's character, David Bruce Banner, for some reason they need to add a name for Bruce Banner, is driving down the road with his wife. Suddenly, the tire explodes, and he fucking Def Leppards the car off into the green. I'm sorry, nobody gets the Def Leppard reference where a guy loses a leg? Okay. But nobody's wearing seatbelts. He gets thrown from the car starts on fire. He starts trying to lift the car, nothing's happening. He pusses out, wife dies. What the fuck, Goodyear? That's a reaching kind of joke there because a lot of people forgot that Goodyear made shitty tires and a lot of people died. Anyway. No, but it happens again. They're interviewing a mom who saves her kid from a burning car. Tire blows up, she's off the road, and the final tire is the one that transforms Bruce Banner into the fucking Incredible Hulk. He's just like, oh god damn it! Like he runs something over, he's trying to change the tire, and fucking heavy rain and like thunderbolts. Like, dude, just wait 30 minutes, you don't have to get angry, the rain will be done. Nope, transforms, shears the motherfucker off and throws it. I'm like, you know, that is the physical embodiment of every person that's ever had to change a tire in their life. I get it, man. I'd like to thank Gwen Stefani for teaching me how to spell banana. Because it's really difficult. Holla back, girl. I don't get how supervillains are having issues fighting Spider-Man. You just get a giant roll-up newspaper, or just a giant fucking shoe, or just get a broom. Or just burn the house down. Just burn it down. And you're fine. Oh man, I skipped a card, didn't I? Nope. Okay. So, Real World used to have this weird, what was it? I know I'm dating myself here. Real World. The quote was, "It's time to stop being nice and start getting real." You know, that's a great motto for like, you know, life, but they had free booze, they had free rent, all they had to do was yell and scream at each other, and they even gave them jobs. And that motto doesn't really apply to like Sesame Street, where you can start getting real, because then the bodies start piling up with the Count, because he's a fucking vampire. And also, let's be honest, Cookie Monster eventually is going to get caught for all the breaking entries at bakeries, where there's just piles and piles of destroyed cookies, but nothing really ingested, and they find the blue hair fibers. Let's be honest there. All right, I'm going to preface this joke, and this is my last one, is my mom's not racist, my mom's not racist, my mom is not racist, okay? She actually had to go to the hospital because she had a perforated stomach, and that was probably the worst week of my life. And this is like after I get fired and shit like that. So they had to do emergency invasive surgery. Basically, Monday through Wednesday, she had a tube down her throat, and they had her like medically induced off, just turned off so she wouldn't be struggling and stuff like that. And one of her nurses is Asian, and that's fine. I don't give a shit. But the problem is, my mom has a tube down her throat. So if you're asking her open-end questions, it's gonna be that's it. And at this point, it comes to Wednesday, my mom finally gets the tube from over her throat. She can start talking, like, you know, waking up and stuff like that. And she sees me, and she looks at me, and she's like, she's saying words, and I'm hearing her, and she's saying, "Oh, my big man." I'm like, "What'd you say, Mom?" It's like really gumble. I was like, "Could you repeat, Mom?" "Are we in Japan?" And the air just escaped from my lungs because it's like, this is fucking awkward. "No, Mom, we're in Japan. We're more well, you're fine. We just had surgery." Have a good night, folks. That's my joke.